So welcome to our Team Southern Strong call. It is May 3rd. We are almost halfway through the month, and tonight we're going to be talking about goal sharing. I have a few announcements that I want to go over before I can get it to share, get into the meat of our call. So I just got back on Monday from the Success Club trip, which was absolutely amazing. And it really just kind of lit a fire under me to help all of you get to your goals this year. And hopefully next year's Success Club trip in Mexico, we're going to the Riviera Maya next year. It's something that is definitely on your goal board or something that you're working toward, because it was so amazing to get there and just to get to network with these awesome coaches and get to network with the celebrity trainers and the people from corporate. And it was just so accessible. I know at Summit it's a little bit different, because Summit people you can tell who people's ranks are, and you're separated kind of by team, and it's just a very different atmosphere than the Success Club trip, where seriously everyone was just together and everybody was on vacation and just having a great time. So I really just want all of you there with me at Mexico next year. So our year is going strong. We are our April leaderboard, how we finished out the month of April. Congratulations to Brittany for being at Success Club 10, Chrissy for advancing to Emerald rank and hitting Success Club 6. Rosalie also hit Success Club. Her back office is still reflecting 4, but we're in the process of fixing that. So she is at 6, and Mary Yates at 2. I don't know if you have seen the announcement, but if you are planning on going to Summit, there is a Success Club party, and to qualify for you have to hit Success Club in April and May and have a total of 20 points between both months. So Brittany and Chrissy and Rosalie, that's something that you can definitely start working toward. You just need to make sure that you have those 20 points. So my goal this month is to be at Success Club 14 at the end of the month so I can go, because actually that's kind of a non-negotiable for me. I'm pulling out all the stops to make it happen, because last Summit we got to go to a Billy Idol concert. That was the Success Club party, which it's Billy Idol. That's pretty freaking awesome. I'm not going to lie. So that's something, I don't know what they're going to do in New Orleans this year. I don't know what the party is going to be, but I do know from last year that is something I'm going to do everything that I can, balls to the wall, going to make that happen for myself, and I want to help you get there if that's something that is one of your goals as well. So Summit registration is coming up. I am going to, I've registered today, since I'm a Success Club All-Star Legend, I got to start registration today, and I registered for Hall F. That is the hall that everybody in Legacy United, everyone in Team Shine United is signing up for, but I do want to give you a little asterisk to that this is your summit. And if you've looked at the speakers and there are people that you want to hear that you feel like are going to light your fire and you just are excited to see who they are, it's okay to go to another hall. We won't be together all day. We won't see each other as much. We won't get as much of that bonding time. But this is your summit, and I want you to get the most out of it. Because I know last year I was going to see Brigitte Linford. She is my spirit animal. If I get in a funk, I pull up one of her calls. And when I saw that she was a speaker, I was like, you know what? I don't really even care what everybody else is doing. This is where I'm going. And luckily it worked out that the team kind of stayed together and ended up on the same track that I was. But I just want to remind you that this is your summit. Just because everyone else is doing Hall F, if you see another lineup that really speaks to you, feel free to register for that. And go ahead and start looking at your workouts as well. I registered for Chris Downing because I absolutely loved working out with him in Punta Cana and want to be able to kind of dabble and breadcrumb about that at Summit before Shift Shot comes out in July. Personal development spotlight, not too exciting, but I don't know if y'all have noticed, if you have a podcast app that you listen to the National Wake Up Calls every Monday, they have started doing in May the I Am Team Beachbody podcast. I listened to the first one today. I didn't listen to the first one. I listened to the second one, but they're just little podcasts that they're doing where they're interviewing and talking to different coaches about their journey as coaches and why Beachbody has been so important to them. So that's kind of our personal development spotlight for this week. I think that they're very valuable and excellent to listen to. So write that down and consider it, because again, they are short, so they're good things to listen to in the car or when you're getting dressed in the morning. So this week, I want to talk about goal setting. And like I said at the beginning of the call, I have this like brand new fire lit from the Success Club trip of not just reaching my goals, but seriously like helping you guys reach your goals. The whole time that I was there, I just kept thinking, I wish my team was here. Even though I think every single one of you started coaching like past the time that you could have actually have been there, it was this feeling of like, I just want to get them there. I want to get them to Mexico. I want to get them to all the different wonderful privileges and rewards that Beachbody gives us for doing our job. And that, that's kind of like the Success Club party at Summit. Like, I want all of you there. And we haven't really talked about goal setting since January. And here we are halfway through the year. And it's, when I was there, it was kind of a time to evaluate, where am I on my journey to my goals? Where am I for where I want to be? As I said at the beginning of the year, we've kind of talked about it a little bit. My goal is to be a premier team by the end of 2017. My goal is to be making at least $2,000 a month for my goal in 2017. Those are my goals. And I know we've shared those at the beginning of the year as well. And I can see where and I had other goals. Wanted to have a team of, I think, at least 20 working coaches. We are quickly gaining that goal. And I had the number of people I wanted to help in 2017, but we hadn't really talked about it since January. And since we're getting to that time where Summit is coming up, we're halfway through the year, it's just a really good time to sit back and reevaluate those goals. So this quote, I like it a lot, because it speaks a lot of truth, says, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal broken into steps becomes a plan, and a plan backed up by action makes your dreams come true. And I think that's one thing that I don't talk about enough. We talk about goals, but we don't really talk about how we're going to get there. What are the steps? What do we need to break down to figure out how we're going to get to that ultimate goal? So what kind of goals should you be setting? I hope that for your business, you are setting 3 types of goals. And those goals are business goals. So you want to reach a certain rank. You want to reach a certain income. You want to get to a Success Club number every month. Those are business goals. Another part of coaching, though, is that we need to focus on is also the personal goals. These are relationships with your challengers. A relationship, I know that Michael and I have talked about a lot of what we can do with coaching to help our marriage. Health goals. Where do you want to be? Is there a certain weight that you want to get to, or a certain dress pant size? Maybe you have a cholesterol level that you want to get down. And then also personal development. How many books do you want to read? How many hours of listening to podcasts do you want to use? And then how much of that you read do you want to implement into your life? And then the third goal that you should be setting is team development. And again, this is something that I don't talk about enough, but recruiting and adding to your team and growing on the leadership ladder. Maybe you have a goal to be an elite coach or be a premier coach, but that's not going to happen if you're not building and recruiting and loving on your team. So those are the 3 goals that you should be setting. Goals don't happen without a vision. Now, we talk a lot about a why, and that's kind of what this is, but it's kind of bigger than that. It's more than just having your reason that you get up every day and that you help people. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. But a vision is, where do you picture yourself in 5 years? What do you want to accomplish down the road for your kids, for your family? And your vision is what is going to help you dream big. And it's okay to dream big and dream about things that you feel are unobtainable right now, because that's going to be the driving force that pushes you forward. And I listened to a call today about goal setting as I was preparing for this. And one of the questions they asked was, if there were no barriers, what would your life vision be? And, sometimes I feel like we hold ourselves back, because I know that I personally don't dream big enough. For me, my vision is, because I don't plan on quitting my job. I love my job. My vision is having a housekeeper who will come clean my house. My vision is being, I'm not kidding y'all, that would just make my life. My vision is to be able to go on trips on vacation and not put them on credit cards. My family travels a lot. We like to go, we like to do, and still sometimes, even though we're much better financially now where we are, I want to be able to not put those on credit. I want to go to Disney World and pay for it in cash. That's a vision of mine. I have a vision where my kids can do whatever extracurricular activities that they want to do. Right now we limit to 1 because we're only 4, but I know that when he gets older, he's going to be barrier is not this type of barrier. My barrier is going to want to have more, he's going to want to do more things. And they suggested having a 5-year vision. And that 5-year vision, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I think we're so lucky because we have incredible uplines like Val, who has been doing this for 3 years. And her vision when she started is that she was going to retire Dustin from the Navy. And she's done that in 3 years. That was her 5-year vision. And she laid the groundwork where he wouldn't have to be deployed anymore. And now he's a full-time stay-at-home house dad with her. And that's incredible. So I think, we're actually in a very good place where we can have those big dreams and have those big visions because we have the people who have laid the groundwork before us and helped us do that. So the other side of it is, what is your mission? Your vision is what you see, but your mission is that thing that's going to get you up every single day and help you move forward. Your mission keeps you honest, humble, and devoted. And what do you want to do for others through your life's work? One person that I think of a lot about this is Katie Ursta. She talks about her mission all the time, and her mission through One Fit Fighter is to help others who are sick. Her story she started coaching and got diagnosed with cancer, and now she wants to offer that hope through Every Sweat Matters, or her One Fit Fighter page. That is her mission. Yes, her job is to be a Beachbody coach, and her vision is to now, she's retired her husband, and they're both full-time Beachbody coaches now too. But her mission, the thing that gets her up every day, is to help these people through One Fit Fighter. So my mission, and I haven't talked about this enough and I don't share it enough, but my mission, what gets me up every single day, is to inspire and empower women to live happy, fulfilled, and purposeful lives full of passion and belief. That's what I talk about in my posts. That's what I want to emulate for each one of you. I want to inspire and empower women to live happy and fulfilled and purposeful life, because before I started Beachbody, I didn't have that. And in my challenge groups, this is what I want to provide for people. I want to give them that hope. I want to give them that way that they can accomplish this. So you're going to get a chance to think about your mission, but that's just something to put in the back of your head. And the way that we accomplish all of these things, guys, I know you're probably looking at this, rolling your eyes, thinking, oh my gosh, there she goes again. But it's true. The way that we accomplish our mission, the way we accomplish our goals and our vision are through these power hours. Every single day, sitting down, treating our business like a business, showing up every single day, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, and adding new friends. starting new conversations, inviting people, following up, doing your workout, being the product of the product, drinking your Shakeology, and doing personal development. These are the things that are going to get you going every single day, but you have to treat your business like a business. I think one thing that we have to think about for our goals is, how are our goals going to, if we have these big dreams and we have this 5-year vision, how are our goals going to come into play if we're treating this like a hobby? I don't have a hobby that's going to let me go pay for Disney World in cash. But I have a business. I have this gold mine sitting here that if I treat this like a business, I know that that's going to happen one day. It's part of my 5-year vision. And every single day I'm working closer to getting that. So, finding the joy within your goal. Now, it's good and dandy and it's great to talk about a vision and talk about a mission. But if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then that goal is going to turn into a chore. And that's not what we want this to do. And when you reach that goal, it's going to be like, well, okay, great, I'm there. But it's lost that luster. It's lost that excitement. And it's kind of going back to that idea that we need to be in this for the people. If you're sitting down every month and you're thinking about Success Club as points, there's not going to be that fire to get up and to do your power hour. And there's not going to be that fire to really have those conversations with people. But if you go about this, that this is us changing lives. This is us helping people. This is us going out every single day, and we are making a difference in the world because we are helping people lower their cholesterol. We're helping people get ahead of heart disease. We are fighting the good fight against obesity. We are making the world a little bit healthier than when we found it. That's where you're going to find that joy, because you're not going after people and having conversations with them because you know that there's the potential that there'll be Success Club points. You're going and having these conversations with people because when you leave that conversation, hopefully they're inspired to live a little bit of a healthier life, challenge pack or no challenge pack. So, I think it's just really figuring out where in your heart you can find that joy within your goal. And as you start rank advancing, because as you all know, rank advancement has a lot to do with helping other coaches. I'm going to be honest, I started last year with basically kind of the same goals as I had this year. I wanted to be a premier coach. I wanted to, honestly, I was just kind of rank driven. And because I was rank driven, I was more focused on the rank of my coaches than the goals of my coaches. I never really asked them like, hey, what is your why? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? And hopefully y'all know I try to talk about it a whole lot more with y'all, especially the ones that are running and have like a serious goal that you're working toward. Because I don't want y'all to ever think that the reason that I'm helping you work for a goal is something selfish on my part. Last year, it was, and I didn't move forward. This year, I honestly could care less about what my rank is. And I can't tell you what switched, and I can't tell you what changed. But something, probably because I did a crap load of personal development last year, but something changed and something switched where I'm not too worried about where I am and where my goal is. I want to help you get to your goals. I mean, I do worry and care about where my goals are, but I'm going to make those happen regardless of what my rank is or what my recognition is in the business. I want to help you move forward for your reason, for your goals, and accomplish your dreams unselfishly. I don't know if that makes sense. I kind of went on a tangent a little bit on there. So we're going to use your vision and your mission to create your goals. Put into practice starting today, and it will change your business. If you have a clear vision and you have a clear mission and you're able to set that goal setting, that is going to make the biggest difference in your business. So I kind of want to open up, I think I went through that kind of fast, but I want to open up the floor a little bit and talk about, we have a discussion, have a conversation, because we talk a lot about that we want to hit Success Club. We want, and Kelly, I know all of this is like way over your head and I'm using terms that you're like, I have no idea what she's talking about. I promise it will all make sense a little bit later. But we, every single month, you know, our goal is to hit Success Club, which Kelly, that means help at least 3 people every single month, and we'll go into more details about that. But why do you think, Jen asked this today in the Team Shine page, I don't know if any of you saw that, but she was on a call with Carl, and his question was, why are you either not hitting Success Club, but if you are hitting Success Club, why are you only hitting 6 or 10? Why aren't you hitting Success Club 20 or Success Club 30? And I have been thinking about that, but I'd really like to, I'd like to hear from y'all. I would like to hear why, you know, to put you on the spot a little bit, but why do you feel like you aren't hitting Success Club 20 or Success Club 30? Because I sure as heck haven't. I mean, I was at 6 last month. So I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts? What do you think? Do you think it has to do with us setting goals, and once we get to a certain goal, just kind of like kicking back and relaxing?
That's exactly what I do. Not gonna lie. When I get to my goal that I've set, or if I get to Success Club, I'm just like, okay, I'm good. And I lose momentum. It happens every time. I haven't really figured out, I haven't had that click to where I just keep going and don't stop. So that's what I'm shooting for this month, is not stopping when I hit Success Club, not losing the momentum. That's my goal for this month.
I know. I think because I'm one of those types, and I don't know if y'all know this about me, but my husband could tell you that I am. I don't feel like I can breathe until I hit Success Club, because it's this like pressure that I put on myself. Nobody else puts it on me. It's pressure that I put on myself to get there. And then once I get there, I'm like, whew, like I exhale and I am happier and I'm not walking around on eggshells anymore. And I think that that's one thing that I struggle with, because it's like, okay, I'm there and I want to be able to breathe the rest of the month, you know? And then I switch my focus to recruiting as well. But, you know, different story for a different day. Chrissy, I know that you've only been a coach. This is your second month? First month.
Was last month? No, this is the first month I've been actively doing it.
Okay, yay! So you hit it.
April was the first month, yeah.
So going into your second month, how do you feel about it? Like, do you feel like you can hit the ground running? And
oh, for sure. I've already sent out 2 different emails that have not been completed yet for challenge time. But one girl keeps telling me she's going to do it. She just hasn't done it yet. But like you said, I feel the same way. Like, once I hit Success Club, because that was my goal the first month, I was like, oh my God, now I can breathe. Bree's not going to fire me. They're going to like me. They're going to let me be on their team. But that's my goal for this month, is to at least hit Success Club. I want to hit it every month my first year. Now, I know that's probably a little high, but I'm going to try to hit it every month the first year.
You know, I don't think that is, in my opinion, and I'm going to be, Kelly, I apologize in advance. I'm going to be a little blunt. I don't think that is dreaming big, because I think that if you have a business, you're hitting Success Club. And there's, I haven't gotten to listen to it yet, but Jen called me like all over the place this morning. She's like, oh my gosh, Alyssa Shoemaker just basically like said everything that everybody has ever thought but has never said this morning, and you have to listen to this call. And I haven't been added to the group yet, so I can hear it. But Alyssa Shoemaker basically said, like, why? There's no reason for everyone to be hitting Success Club every single month. If you're not doing your vitals, like, period, the end. There's no trying at Success Club. Like, it's your job. Like, where I go and I have to write lesson plans every week for my students, that's part of my job. And you have to fill your appointment slots, because if you don't, you're not doing your job. Like, that's just, like I said, I'm sorry, I know that's kind of blunt and, you know, whatever, but you don't, Success Club is one of those things that you don't try, you just do. And if that's your goal, to do it every single month, to hit it every single month, you will, because it's a non-negotiable. And that's what it's been for me since I started. Like I will do whatever I have to do to hit it. And I have for 24 months because that's my job. It's what I do. It's not I'm trying. Well, no, if I was just trying, it wouldn't happen. I'm doing it. So I don't think that streamed in too big at all. Sorry, off of my tangent. Sorry, I had this like long talk with Jen, like talking her down, because she was like, she just said it, and that's what we. I was like, okay. What about you, Bridget? How are you feeling going into May?
I feel like, y'all, I'm really, really shy. So these conversations are really, really hard for me. They're so hard. But I feel like part of the problem is I don't start to like I want to hit Success Club middle of the month, but I don't really start trying to do the conversations until the middle of the month, because I'm really good at procrastinating. Mm-hmm. So I just keep putting it to the back. I'm like, wait, I have to hit Success Club. And you can see it's not been successful. It's not a successful strategy. But I really struggle with conversations. I feel like last month, I was like, wait, these aren't as hard as I think they are. So I think I'm there. I'm trying.
So my advice for you, and this is kind of the strategy that I take, and last month was a tough month for me, and I'm not going to get excuses. It just was. And I didn't hit Success Club until like the 24th. And panic mode, y'all. But one thing that I think kind of holds people back is they do think, oh, well, I have 30 days to do this. And like you said, they kind of wait until halfway through, and then it's that, oh shit, it's the 15th, and I where has the month gone? And then it's panic mode, and your conversations aren't as good, and they're not as relaxed. But if you shift it to where your goal is to hit Success Club by the 15th, that's always my goal. Sometimes I hit it, sometimes I don't, sometimes I'm way before, sometimes I'm like this month, I was way after. But that is my goal, because then I can kind of relax a little bit. And so if I'm only at Success Club 4 on the 15th, it's okay if I only have to find one more person. I'm not spending the rest of the month spinning my wheels and spamming people and not building genuine relationships and not having really good conversations because, oh my gosh, it's the 27th and I have to find 3 people. Does that make sense? So that's kind of where I can tell that you are getting so much more confident with your conversations, like just the conversations that we've had in the Success Club pods, but maybe switching your thought process from having, oh, well, I have until the 30th to, oh, I only have until the 15th. Treat that like the end of the month. And then what you're going to find is that you're going to be able to have that extra time where you can have those conversations with people who you think are your rock star challengers about having them jump on board for to coach and recruit.
Sorry, I was looking at this.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps any or not.
It does, and that's kind of what I was thinking that I needed to kind of shift and act like the beginning of the month is where like the Success Pod is. Mm-hmm.
Would that help if we did that the first half of the month instead of the second half of the month?
I mean, it'd probably help me. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Well, we'll keep it. I'll go ahead and start one. It's going to be tomorrow, and more than likely I'm probably going to forget, so y'all remind me. But I will start one tomorrow, and whoever wants to join, I'll put it in the team page. Whoever wants to join, just comment below, and we'll have it going, and it can just be, I don't know about y'all, but I just really like having a thread going where I just put this up. Even if I'm rocking and rolling and I'm, at Success Club 100 or whatever, because that happens all the time. It keeps me accountable, because I can't tell you how many times that I've wanted to slack, and I'm like, no, they're watching me, and if I'm not doing that, then they're going to notice and they're not going to do it, you know, so that y'all have really motivated me with that. So we'll do that tomorrow. Where do you feel like, because I know in January we talked about it, where do you feel like you are as far as working towards your goals? Do you feel like you're in a good kind of forward motion? And Chrissy, I know, and Callie, obviously, those are probably things that you haven't thought too much about. But Brittany and Bridget, like for as far as your end of the year goals, do you feel like you're kind of at that halfway mark?
I feel like I'm getting close to my goal. I'm still trying to figure things out on how, like, recruiting people. But I mean, I'm hitting Success Club. I signed on one person last night, so 2 more and I'll be at Success Club, and I have some good conversations going. So I think I'm doing pretty well reaching my goals. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it by the 11th, but I'm pushing for it. And then, I wanted to say, Bridget, your videos every day, I am like waiting for them every day, watching them. And you come on the call and you're telling me that you're shy, but I'm seeing you doing a workout in a live video every day, and I don't even do that. I don't even do that. That's awesome. So you have people watching you and following your story every day. Don't feel shy to talk to them. They've seen you do that workout live, and they've loved it.
I agree 100% with Bree. Like, seeing her do those live workouts has literally been motivation for me to get off of my ass and do my workout.
Yeah.
I'm dreading my workout.
Seriously.
No, it's my family. They're like, we saw you on Facebook, and so I don't know why they expected a different person around people. They're like, but you're the same in person. I was like, well, that's because on Facebook, they're not there. I just pretend I'm talking to nobody.
That's true, though. I mean, I'm glad you brought that up, Brittany, because all of my videos, like, y'all know, but see me, I don't go live. I'm, like, editing them. I'm like, I need to fix that. Like, let me – it's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
What are you eating? It looks so good.
A flat-out pizza.
It looks really good. And can we talk about how awesome Brittany's hair looks?
I know.
That's really good.
I have none.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
She looks like a model, and she's getting really upset with me for saying that. She says I'm embarrassing her.
So before we get off, this modeling actually reminded me, I have been talking to a girl that she used to coach. She only coached for a little bit. Anyway, whatever. But she's doing photography now. And she said that because I was talking about how I wanted to, like, get y'all some professional pictures done and, like, you know, do something fun. She said that she could get me a really good deal, but we would only have 10-minute slots. So we would only get, like, maybe one outfit. If I was able to work something out for that, would that be something y'all would be interested in?
I would.
Okay. And what I'll do is we can do something where maybe that's a Success Club prize, where if you hit Success Club, however much, I will cover your costs. Like, I think you would have to buy your images or, you know, your digital files, but I'll pay for the sitting fee because she's giving us a really good deal. But I just wanted to check with y'all because I don't want to do it if it's only, like, me and one other person. I would want, you know, at least probably like 5 people. But I just don't want to, before I, you know, pursue that, to see if that was something you would be interested in or not. Because I promise you, people take you so much more seriously if you have that professional headshot than if you're just, I mean, I had just, you know, a selfie my whole first year and a half, almost 2 years. Actually, no, first year, I don't know, anyway. But, so I will get that in the works. I'll figure out when we can do that, or like at least get a date, and maybe we can try for sometime this summer when things are just as busy as they are right now. I was going to say slow down, but probably not so busy. We'll work.
I'll probably be more tan by then.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank y'all for hopping on. Callie, I'm so excited to have you on here tonight. I'm going to send you your welcome email right now, and everything that we said is going to make a whole lot more sense once you get through your Coach Basics or your new Coach Academy, because I know that this whole thing you've just been like, bah.
It's called Google. I've been Googling the things that I don't understand.
Good. Good start.
I'll write it down in Google.
Well, y'all have a great rest of the night, and I will see y'all next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.